Hello Virgo, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your mini bonus reading. I'm still on vacation, guys, so I'm not doing a whole lot right now, but I still wanted to offer you guys your bonus readings since I've been on a bit of a hiatus here. So general reading, as always, Virgo, it will not resonate with every single person, so please do take from this what makes sense for you and release the rest. If you are interested in your own personal private reading at this time, you can visit my website. The link is down below in the description box. I am currently fully booked through mid-September. Okay, guys, so there is a bit of a wait for private readings, but if that's something that you want to go ahead and book, you're more than welcome to do so. All right, so let's dive right into this, Virgo. These are the decks that we're going to be using for this mini bonus. These first two are my self-created ones, the Thinking Man Oracle Volume 2, Divine Masculine Messages, and Divine Feminine Messages, the Woman's Intuition Oracle. And I've got 3 decks here by my soul sister, Sister Moon Tarot, the Moody Moon Messages Masculine Edition, as well as the Divine Feminine Edition, and Romantic Confessions from the Divine Masculine. And lastly, we've got the Divine Feminine Energy Oracle cards deck by Flames of Alchemy. So let's get into this, Virgo. Let's take a look and see where the masculine is at first, and then we'll take a look at the feminine. So let me set these guys aside and we'll dive right into this. And when I first started doing these, my target was, okay, let me do these 10-minute mini bonus readings, and that didn't work. I kept going over time. So let's see where this goes. To me, I figure anything less than 30 minutes for any of my readings is a mini bonus. So let's start, Virgo. All right, so focusing on the Divine Masculine. What's going on with the masculine when it comes to this connection? And I have a card flying. We've got impatient, urgent, desperate, antsy. That's where our masculine is at. Very impatient. So if you guys are in separation, he's very antsy perhaps to reach out, to create some sort of movement here. Inconsistent, unreliable, unstable game playing. So perhaps this masculine is now recognizing that he was very inconsistent with the feminine, that he was unreliable. And for purposes of this reading, guys, masculine, I tend to do say he, him, and for the feminine, her and she. If it's reversed for your situation, then absolutely take it that way if it resonates. Let's grab a couple more here. Where is this masculine at? Ooh, he's angry. Volatile, explosive, non-communicative. Okay. So I'm just feeling here that when it comes to this masculine, part of the reason why he's angry could have something to do with the fact that he was inconsistent in this connection with the feminine, that he was playing games, that he was unreliable, and maybe he's worked on that and he's changed, and there's this desperate need to reach out to the feminine, perhaps. Let's grab one more. One more message for the masculine, please, angels and spirit guides. Fun, partying, light-hearted, joy, fun. And maybe that's what this masculine was all about back then. All about fun, not wanting to be committed to a person, a connection, just wanting to play. But unreliable. I just feel when it comes to this masculine, he might be beating himself up right now, just really angry with himself because of how he might have been in the past, just wanting to party and go out for drinks and just get into casual relationships and nothing too serious. And as a result, possibly losing this feminine. Okay, so let's see where else. Where else is this masculine? Romantic confessions from this masculine. Trust the signs because it's me sending you them. Whatever these signs are, feminine, from your masculine, pay attention to the signs that this masculine is sending you. And perhaps these signs are the only way that he's able to communicate right now. I wish things would have gone differently between us. Yep, Yep, I do feel that. And that's why he's angry, I feel. But I'm really feeling more so, Virgo, that this masculine is angry at himself, not so much the feminine. I never got over you. I secretly hope to run into you whenever I'm out and about. Yep, I'm definitely feeling that. Still very much in his headspace and in his heart when it comes to this connection with the feminine, and just having some major regrets over how he conducted himself in the past. Partying, casual hookups, just wanted to have fun, nothing too serious. But I really feel here, Virgo, when it comes to this masculine, times have changed. So masculine, what do you want to say to your feminine here? What do you want to say to your feminine? Let's stay together. Please say yes. And maybe that's why he's so antsy and desperate and feeling very impatient to convey this message to the feminine. It's like, I want us to get back together. Please say yes. You are my only desire. Look at this. Open the door. Open the door. It's me, you know. And maybe this feminine closed the door on this masculine. And he knows it. Closed the door because he was just too much in his partying ways, not being serious about the connection, self-sabotage the relationship, was just wanting to play. And when things fell apart, he has no one else to blame but himself. And so now he's coming through with this very angry energy towards himself. You are my only desire. Open the door. Open the door to another opportunity at love, perhaps. So let's grab some tarot. This is the Sacred Secrets of the Heart Tarot by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. What else do we need to know when it comes to the divine masculine here? All right, masculine. What else do we need to know here? The Eight of Wands, speedy travel. Some of you guys might be focused on a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Eight of Wands, definitely when it comes to this masculine, very good energy that I am feeling from that Eight of Wands, and that's what he's directing towards the feminine. Definitely still interested in this feminine. This for me is representing the arrows of love, and that's the energy that this masculine is wanting to direct to this feminine. We have the Death card coming through here, so this is a situation that definitely needs transformation. This is a connection, Virgo, that had to end. For whatever reason, it had to end. You guys had to go your separate ways. But by allowing that ending to happen and leaving that in the past, that's where a new beginning can happen. You know, to be able to rise above like the phoenix, come back to life. So this is a connection that is still changing. It's still going through this transformation. It's not done, I don't think. And when it comes to this masculine, we do have the Ace of Swords. So some of you guys could be focused on an air sign also, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The Death card is Scorpio specifically for some of you. But this is clarity now. I feel this masculine had to discover for himself what it was like to lose this feminine, and now wants a second chance, a new beginning. When it comes to this connection, this masculine has had some sort of breakthrough and is now seeing things from a very different perspective. And then we've got the Six of Swords here. more air energy, a transition. You see, transformation, transition, and this transition is heading towards tranquil waters. You guys have already been through something difficult, I feel. You guys might have even had a Tower moment here, but the Six of Swords is tranquility. The Six of Swords is a transition, leaving the chaos behind, moving on from where you guys have been, something difficult, a difficult situation, moving on from that and getting to a better place when it comes to this connection. And I feel that's what this masculine wants. And here we are, Judgment Day. Okay, so this masculine has had some sort of spiritual awakening. He's had some sort of wake-up call to try to grab his attention when it comes to this connection with the feminine, and is now wanting reconciliation and forgiveness. This masculine has had a chance to look at the past and is now wanting forgiveness from his feminine, wanting to heal from where you guys have been to move forward. This masculine is ready to be honest with the feminine now, coming from a place of truth and being able to be trusted. Perhaps trust issues were a factor in the connection, but this masculine wants to bury the past now and start fresh, have a new beginning. So we'll take a look and see if the feminine is on the same page, wanting that new beginning as well. Okay, so that's where this masculine is at, Virgo. All right, guys, so let's grab some messages for the feminine here. So we'll start things off with the Divine Feminine Energy Oracle cards by Flames of Alchemy. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo, for the Divine Feminine. Is our feminine on the same page as the masculine? Look at that. Feeling very lonely without the masculine. Whenever I see musical instruments in a photo, I always feel that music brought two people together. Music played a part in the connection. Somebody could certainly play an instrument, specifically a piano in this photo. Passion. See, this feminine definitely feeling this very passionate connection still with this masculine. Look at this next message. Passion, attraction. Missing this, still feeling pulled towards this masculine. This feminine is in need of healing as well in the heart chakra area. Love and healing. So she's a little bit out of balance in her heart chakra, considering what's happened between the two of you. Whatever side you represent most with, Virgo. And if you're feminine, there's a part of your heart chakra that definitely needs healing, because this masculine hurt you more than likely. And then we've got curiosity. So there's a part of you still that's quite curious as to where this masculine is at in his life. What's going on? Has he moved on to somebody else? Does he even think about me? Etc., etc. And yes, he does. Your masculine definitely still thinks about you. Okay, so let's add to this, Virgo, for the Divine Feminine. What else do we need to know here? Angels and spirit guides for the Divine Feminine, for Virgo, for this mini bonus reading. What else do we need to know? Dramatic. I know I'm acting out of character, but I need your love. Okay, so if you resonate with that, perhaps that's how you were the last time you guys saw each other, that you were very dramatic in conveying how you felt to this masculine. And then we've got mysterious. My boundaries are up. Okay, so that's understandable, because right now you're still healing from what happened between the two of you, between you and the masculine, especially if you guys have experienced something very troublesome and painful and chaotic, like, for example, a Tower moment in the relationship. but you are evolving, feminines, which is good. You know, again, you're healing. You're evolving from this experience. You've learned, you're growing, you're changing. You're becoming perhaps a better version of yourself. You're very powerful at this time, feeling that you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to. Absolutely, you can. We have bright, high vibrational, clear, and joyful. So I really feel part of your healing journey, Virgo, for my feminines, is that you yourself are gaining clarity over what it is that you want, where you are right now, and where you ultimately want to be when it comes to this connection with your masculine. And then we do have solitude, okay? Solitude, very similar to that hermit energy in tarot, which of course the hermit represents Virgo energy. So maybe right now, yes, you're lonely, but you also want to just be left alone to still heal and figure things out for yourself. And that's okay. Take as much time as you need to be a better version of you, so that you're not going to be in this dramatic energy. You're going to be empowered. You're going to be in a much better place. So let's grab some dialogue here from the Woman's Intuition deck. So Divine Feminine, what do you want to say to your masculine at this time? Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Virgo, Divine Feminine. What do you want to say? Hey, handsome. You definitely still see this masculine as very attractive, very handsome, Virgo. You are my ultimate fantasy. Still fantasizing about this masculine, the connection, the attraction. I mean, the passion, the sexual chemistry I feel between the two of you was off the charts, intense and crazy. Divine timing is the cruelest form of anticipation between the hours of midnight and 4 a.m. And basically for me, my interpretation of this message is that this feminine is just trying to have patience in order for this connection to come together. Trying to think positive, but you know, when you're losing sleep over this, you're having trouble falling asleep, and you're just staring up at the ceiling in the middle of the night, thinking about this masculine, focusing on having patience and divine timing is not the easiest thing to do. Last one. Have you forgotten about me, about us? So for some of my feminines, you know, this is a part of what it is that you're thinking, what it is that you're questioning. Has this masculine forgotten about you? No, he has not. Far from it. Still feeling so drawn to you, but, you know, working on himself. So at this time of non-communication, perhaps, you guys are not together. Energetically, you're still so drawn to each other. And this is a time of healing and working on yourselves right now. All right, so let's grab some tarot. Angels and Spirit Guides for Virgo, for the Divine Feminine. For the Divine Feminine. What else do we need to know? Angels and Spirit Guides. Two of Swords. Okay, so right now, there is a stalemate here. So my feminines could be in this blinded and confused energy. So there's not a whole lot of movement going on here, especially since my feminines are wanting to be in this energy of solitude, just wanting to go within, reevaluate where things are, soul searching right now to have the clarity that is needed, which is right here, high vibrational, clear, and joyful. So if you're struggling with that, feminines, going into solitude might actually be a really good thing for you, so that you can remove this blindfold, so you can have clarity and be able to see clearly as to what it is that you're wanting. We do have the Strength card here, picking up off of Leo. Gently transmute. So the Strength card is also another card of patience and knowing that you have the will to overcome this difficult situation with your masculine. This is another one of these cards that can represent a blessing in disguise, Virgo. So even though right now it doesn't seem like things are going well between you and your masculine, just have some patience. You might just be surprised with the direction that this all takes. And maybe with the Strength card, it's also a card of restraint. Maybe you've been wanting so badly to reach out, but you got to just stand back, restrain yourself from reaching out because there's a whole lot more going on beneath the surface that you might not even know is going on with your masculine. So give it some time. You got to work on your own growth. Your masculine has to do the same. And if you're able to do that, this is where you're headed. The Chariot, picking up off of Cancer specifically, you guys can overcome the challenges in this relationship. This does represent a triumphant outcome in this partnership. I already feel you guys have had a Tower moment of some sort. There was an upheaval here between the two of you that drove a wedge and brought you guys into separation. But at the end of the day, look at this. We've got the Lovers card confirming here for you, Virgo, that this person is your soulmate, your love of a lifetime, perhaps. You feel this intense attraction with this person, this deep spiritual union that you guys have shared, So when it comes to this Lovers card, there's always a choice that is needed to be made. But right now, maybe you're not ready, which is why you're at a standstill, why there is that stalemate energy. But for my feminines, I truly feel that really the only choice that you need to make here is to simply be open to the possibility of having your masculine come back, which is certainly what it is that they're wanting. Just be open to that, and life might just be able to find a way to bring you guys back together, is what I'm feeling, Virgo. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this very quick mini bonus for you, Virgo. I do hope whatever part of it resonated with you, that it helped you out at this time. And I'll be back the first week of September, guys. Until then, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then. Take care.